Have you ever stopped to consider how much of your precious time is consumed by worrying about what others think of you? How often do you find yourself obsessing over their opinions, seeking their approval, and molding your identity to fit their expectations? This struggle is deeply familiar to many, and it can lead to a profound sense of emptiness and disconnection from our true selves. In moments of self-reflection, it's common to feel the weight of societal pressures bearing down on us. The yearning to be accepted and valued can overshadow our desire to express our authentic selves. Each time we dim our own light to avoid outshining others or hesitate to chase our dreams due to fear of judgment, we contribute to a narrative that is not our own. This internal battle can leave you feeling trapped, as if you're living a life dictated by the whims of an imagined audience rather than one driven by your passions and purpose. Think about the capable, talented individuals who hesitate to step forward, stifled by the fear of what others might say. Perhaps you felt that sting yourself, the hesitation to take risks, to voice your opinions, or to pursue your dreams, all because of a looming fear of ridicule or failure. This fear can become a prison, preventing you from embracing your true potential. Every minute spent worrying about others' judgments is a minute of your life that you can never reclaim. For what? A fleeting approval that does not nourish your soul. Instead, consider this: the only opinion that truly matters is your own. Your journey is yours alone, and the freedom to write your own story lies in recognizing that you don't need anyone's permission to pursue your passions. C.S. Lewis reminds us that we are the authors of our own lives. When you choose to prioritize your own desires over the expectations of others, you begin to unlock a wellspring of inner strength and resilience. Imagine reclaiming your narrative, allowing your voice to emerge from the shadows. What would it feel like to embrace your unique gifts, quirks, and perspectives without fear of judgment? The journey toward authenticity is not always easy, but it is profoundly rewarding. It begins with a simple decision to stop seeking validation from external sources and to start cultivating self-acceptance from within. As you embark on this transformative journey, I encourage you to reflect on your deepest desires and aspirations. What are the dreams you've tucked away due to fear or doubt? What passions have you silenced to fit into the mold that others have created for you? Every day is an opportunity to reawaken those dreams and to speak life into your aspirations. Stay with me as we navigate this path together. If this message resonates with you, I invite you to like and comment below. Share your thoughts and experiences regarding the struggle for self-acceptance and the journey toward authenticity. Let's build a community that uplifts and empowers one another. In the process of self-discovery, remember that your words carry immense power, not just for yourself but for those around you. When you choose to speak your truth and pursue your dreams, you not only liberate yourself but also inspire others to do the same. Your journey can serve as a beacon of hope for those who may still be trapped in the cycle of seeking external approval. As you begin to focus inward, acknowledge the beauty and strength that reside within you. Embrace the courage to break free from societal expectations and to chart your own course. Your life is a canvas. What masterpiece will you choose to create? By prioritizing your growth, well-being, and happiness, you will discover a life filled with joy and purpose. Let this moment mark a turning point in your journey. Commit to living for yourself, allowing your true essence to shine through. The world needs your authentic self, and only you can define what that looks like. Remember, you have the power to write your own story. Your future is bright, and it starts with believing in yourself and embracing the incredible potential that lies within you. Can I get a thank you, Jesus, from you? You come to the world with a unique purpose, and if you allow others to dictate your choices, you forfeit your own destiny. This statement resonates deeply with the wisdom of C.S. Lewis, who often emphasized the importance of living authentically. Have you ever felt the suffocating pressure to mold yourself into what others expect, only to find that no matter how much you contort yourself, it never feels like enough? This constant striving for approval can lead to a profound sense of emptiness and frustration. The reality is, there will always be naysayers and doubters, those who critique your choices and fail to grasp your vision. Consider this: what if the opinions of others are merely reflections of their own insecurities? When you seek validation from external sources, you relinquish your power and hand over the reins of your life to those who may not even care about your journey. How often do we give weight to the judgments of people who aren't in our shoes, living our experiences? It's time to stop allowing their opinions to dictate your path. Lewis reminds us that at the end of the day, the only person you need to answer to is the one looking back at you in the mirror. This self-reflection is crucial. Are you living a life true to your values and dreams, or are you simply existing to meet the expectations set by others? It's essential to recognize that your choices carry consequences, both good and bad, and you are the one who must bear those burdens. So why let someone else's perspective shape your reality? Imagine how liberating it would be to fully own your life. When you take responsibility for your decisions and actions, you reclaim your sense of self-worth. The truth is, most people are too absorbed in their own lives to ponder yours. And those who choose to judge? Their criticisms reveal more about them than about you. By focusing inward, you can dismantle the chains that bind you to others' judgments. Embrace your uniqueness and recognize that your dreams and aspirations are valid, regardless of how others perceive them. Imagine the power you hold when you decide to pursue what genuinely excites you, free from the fear of disapproval. As you shift your mindset, you'll find that you have the strength to forge your own path, undeterred by the noise around you. You possess the capacity to create a life that reflects your true self. Don't waste another moment worrying about how you are perceived. Instead, invest that energy into understanding who you are and what you want to achieve. This is your life. Own it fully and unapologetically. Remember, your journey is yours alone. By prioritizing your own growth and happiness, you set an example for others who may be waiting for the courage to do the same. Let go of the need for external validation and embrace the profound freedom that comes from living authentically. The world needs more individuals who are unafraid to express their true selves, and that starts with you. So step boldly into your purpose and let the opinions of others fade into the background. You have the power to shape your own destiny, and it begins with believing in yourself. Instead, focus your time and energy on bettering yourself. Work on becoming the best possible version of you. Develop your talents, face your fears, fortify your mind, and chase after your greatest ambitions. What you see and what you hear depends a great deal on where you are standing. It also depends on what sort of person you are. This quote from C.S. Lewis invites us to reflect deeply on our perspectives and the power of our inner motivation. Have you ever felt the crushing weight of others' opinions, as if their judgments define your worth? This struggle can drain your energy and dampen your spirit, leading you to seek validation from those who may never understand your true self. Why do we so often allow the voices of others to dictate our choices, shaping our lives around their expectations instead of our own dreams? The truth is, when you learn to do things for yourself rather than for others, you unlock a powerful source of inner strength. This strength is built on the foundation of self-acceptance and authenticity. Think about it: when you prioritize your own desires and passions, the opinions of others lose their grip on your life. You become unstoppable, charting a course toward your goals with confidence. No longer will armchair critics hold sway over your decisions or make you second-guess your path. Instead, you learn to validate and motivate yourself from within. And that, my friend, is a transformative realization. Why do we so often sell ourselves short, fearing the repercussions of standing out? Lewis reminds us that settling for mediocrity is a waste of our unique gifts, talents, and perspectives. Too frequently, we conform to societal norms, afraid to rock the boat or to be seen as different. This fear can lead to a life of quiet regret, where we wonder what might have been if only we had dared to pursue our dreams. Picture yourself at the end of your life, reflecting on the moments you held back because you were worried about what others might think. How painful would it be to realize that you never truly pushed yourself to discover your potential, simply because you prioritized external validation over self-fulfillment? You have the power to change this narrative. Each of us has a unique light to shine, and hiding that light does a disservice not only to ourselves but to the world around us. Imagine what it would feel like to break free from those chains of expectation and embrace your true self, flaws and all. It's time to own your story and declare that you are worthy of pursuing your greatest dreams, regardless of whether they align with someone else's vision for you. Remember, your sense of self-worth should never hinge on the approval of others. When you embrace your individuality, you reclaim control over your narrative. You learn to believe in yourself wholeheartedly, understanding that your unique path is just as valid as anyone else's. In this process, you cultivate a life rich in purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Don't let fear dictate your choices. Instead, dare to stand tall in your truth, knowing that every step you take toward your authentic self is a step toward creating a life that truly reflects who you are. The world is waiting for your brilliance. Embrace it, and let your journey inspire those around you. You come to know God not by hearing about Him but by experiencing Him. C.S. Lewis captures a profound truth that resonates deeply when we consider how we navigate our lives. Are you spending precious moments trapped in the worry of others' opinions, feeling their gaze weigh down your spirit? How often do you divert your energy outward, focusing on what others think instead of nurturing your own growth? This constant preoccupation can drain your vitality and stifle your true potential. It's time to turn that energy inward, where the journey toward your best self begins. Every day presents a choice to continue wasting time on external validation or to dedicate that time to self-improvement and personal growth. Have you defined success for yourself, or are you still measuring your worth against the expectations of those around you? Remember, your journey is uniquely yours. In the race of life, the only competitor that truly matters is the person you were yesterday. Focus on that. When you judge yourself by the effort you put forth rather than the outcomes you achieve, you begin to cultivate a mindset rooted in resilience. Setbacks are inevitable. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where disappointment nearly silenced your dreams? In those moments, it's crucial to remember that failure does not define you. Instead, it can fuel your determination to rise even stronger. Lewis often spoke of perseverance through trials, illustrating that true growth often occurs in the face of adversity. Rather than succumbing to self-doubt, harness those experiences as stepping stones. Each challenge can deepen your resolve and sharpen your focus on what truly matters. Stay true to who you are, even if it means standing apart from the crowd. Speaking your truth may sometimes feel uncomfortable, especially if your views don't align with popular opinion. But consider this: your unique quirks and differences are what make you authentic. They are your strengths. In a world saturated with conformity, those who dare to be unapologetically themselves inspire others to do the same. How many lives could you touch simply by being yourself? The ripple effect of your authenticity can lead to a profound impact on those around you. As you chase your dreams, recognize that the primary reason for living life on your own terms is for your own fulfillment. This is your one and only life. There are no second chances. Don't waste it by handing over control to others or shrinking back into the safety of the status quo. Instead, embrace the beauty of your individuality. Challenge yourself daily to break free from the confines of societal expectations and to pursue what truly sets your heart ablaze. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery, remember that your time is precious. Invest it in becoming the best version of yourself. Each step you take toward your goals is an affirmation of your worth and a declaration of your right to chase after what brings you joy and purpose. Own your journey and let your light shine brightly in a world that often tries to dim it. You are capable, worthy, and deserving of living an extraordinary life, free from the constraints of others' opinions. This is your moment. Embrace it and let your authentic self lead the way. You come to know what you are by what you do. This thought-provoking quote from C.S. Lewis invites us to reflect on the way we utilize our limited time on this earth. Have you ever felt the weight of life's expectations pressing down on you, causing you to question whether you are truly living for yourself or merely fulfilling the expectations of others? The truth is, your time is finite and precious, it's crucial to invest it in pursuits that resonate with your deepest values and aspirations. How often do you find yourself caught in the web of other people's opinions, striving to meet their standards instead of focusing on your own growth? Imagine waking up each day, fully aware that every moment you spend worrying about what others think is a moment you can never reclaim. The pain of living for someone else's approval can be stifling. You may find yourself feeling unfulfilled, wondering if you're truly becoming the person you aspire to be, or if you're just a reflection of others' expectations. This internal conflict can lead to regret, as you realize that the life you've crafted might not be authentically yours. C.S. Lewis often emphasized the importance of self-discovery and authenticity. He believed that to live well, one must strive to know oneself and act in accordance with that truth. So, what if you made the conscious choice to prioritize your own dreams and aspirations? What if you decided today to stop living for your critics and to start embracing your unique path? Each day presents an opportunity to challenge yourself, to step beyond your comfort zone, and to take actionable steps toward your goals. Don't just talk about your dreams, act on them. Even if those actions are small at first, commit to betting on yourself, knowing that the risk of failure pales in comparison to the regret of never trying. The journey towards self-improvement is ongoing. It demands your unwavering faith and commitment to personal growth. As you embrace this journey, recognize that you hold the key to your own fulfillment. No one else can define your worth or dictate the course of your life. So, stand tall and confidently march to the beat of your own drum. This is not merely about achieving success, it's about living authentically, understanding that true happiness stems from being true to yourself. When you shift your focus inward, remarkable transformations begin to unfold. You reclaim your power and become unstoppable in pursuit of your dreams. Resilience will blossom within you, allowing you to face setbacks with courage and determination. You will find the strength to be your authentic self, liberating your energy from concerns about things beyond your control like the opinions of others. Ultimately, the choice is yours. Invest your time wisely, focus on what truly matters, and commit to becoming the best version of yourself. The world needs your unique gifts and perspectives, so don't waste another moment worrying about what others think. Instead, channel that energy into becoming the person you were created to be. This is your life, embrace it fully, and watch as it transforms into a rich, rewarding journey, free from regret. Your moment is now, seize it with passion and purpose. You are never too old to set another goal, or to dream a new dream. This powerful quote from C.S. Lewis serves as a reminder that the pursuit of our passions is an ongoing journey, one that is never too late to embrace. Have you ever felt the weight of doubt pressing down on you, questioning whether you have what it takes to achieve your dreams? It's a struggle many face, caught in the web of external opinions and societal expectations. But what if you allowed those doubts to fade away, and instead focused on your own aspirations? The path to true success and fulfillment lies not in seeking approval from others, but in the courageous act of believing in yourself. It can be daunting to navigate a world filled with naysayers and doubters, but remember, their voices don't hold the power to define your worth. The only opinion that truly matters is yours. Have you considered how liberating it is to let go of the need for validation? To take a step back and reflect on what you genuinely desire, independent of others' expectations? As you authenticity and courage in the face of societal pressures, he believed that each individual carries a light meant to shine brightly in the world. When you allow yourself to step into your authenticity, you not only uplift yourself but also inspire others to do the same. Imagine the ripple effect of living boldly, unafraid to pursue your passions, how that might encourage someone else to break free from their own limitations. Stay with me as we explore this journey together. If this resonates with you, please share your thoughts in the comments below. What steps are you willing to take to prioritize your growth? Your journey matters, and by sharing, we create a supportive community that uplifts and empowers one another. The truth is, the road won't always be smooth. There will be obstacles, moments of self-doubt, and the temptation to revert to seeking external validation. But remember, This is your one and only life. Own it. Make it count. When you embrace the challenges, push through the discomfort, and remain steadfast in your pursuit of growth, you build an unshakable foundation of self-worth that no one can diminish. It's time to focus inward and generate your own motivation. Stop waiting for others to give you the green light. Instead, be your own cheerleader. You have everything within you to achieve what you can envision. The key is to direct that energy toward fulfilling your potential and chasing your greatest ambitions. Every small step you take toward your dreams builds momentum. So, define success for yourself. What does it look like? Write down your goals and pursue them with tenacity. Whether it's developing a new skill, starting a project, or stepping out of your comfort zone, every effort counts. You come to a point where you must decide what to believe. You cannot put it off indefinitely. This profound insight from C.S. Lewis reminds us that the choices we make, particularly about our self-worth and purpose, are foundational to our lives. Have you ever found yourself caught in the web of others' opinions, feeling paralyzed by the fear of judgment or rejection? How often do you allow the voices of naysayers to drown out your own inner voice, the one that speaks of dreams, ambitions, and the unique gifts you possess? This struggle is all too common, and it leads to a life of frustration and unfulfilled potential. Consider how much of your precious time is consumed by worrying about what others think of you. You may dim your light in an effort to fit in, stifling your authenticity to avoid rocking the boat. Each moment spent seeking approval from others can leave you feeling empty and dissatisfied, as if you are living someone else's life rather than your own. What if you redirected that energy towards embracing who you truly are? What if you allowed yourself to pursue your passions without hesitation, knowing that your worth is inherent and not contingent upon external validation? Imagine the incredible freedom that comes when you choose to focus on being the best version of yourself. When you prioritize your personal growth and happiness, you cultivate an unshakable sense of self-worth that emanates from within. You start to trust your instincts and make bold decisions, even when faced with fear or uncertainty. This is not merely an act of rebellion against societal expectations, it is a declaration of your right to define success on your own terms. Lewis often emphasized that the journey towards self-discovery is filled with challenges, yet those challenges are what shape us into our true selves. By focusing on your growth, you will find that the opinions of others lose their power over you. You begin to realize that you do not need anyone's permission to chase your dreams. The validation you seek is yours to grant, and it is more empowering than any external accolade could ever be. However, let's acknowledge that this shift in focus isn't always easy. It requires discipline and practice to retrain your mind away from the incessant need for approval. But every step you take towards self-acceptance is a step toward liberation. Each time you catch yourself worrying about others' perceptions, remind yourself that their opinions don't define you. What truly matters is how you see yourself and whether you are living in alignment with your values, passions, and purpose. What you see and what you hear depends a great deal on where you are standing. It also depends on what sort of person you are. This quote from C.S. Lewis invites us to reflect on our perspectives and choices. Have you ever felt the weight of societal expectations pressing down on you, compelling you to choose between pleasing others and staying true to yourself? What if, instead of conforming to the opinions around you, you bravely decided to embrace your authentic self? The truth is that every time you encounter this choice, you must prioritize yourself. Choosing to speak your truth, even when your voice trembles, is a powerful act of self-affirmation. How often do you silence your voice out of fear, stifling your dreams and desires to fit in? Many capable individuals dim their own brilliance to avoid standing out, but in doing so, they miss the chance to shine brightly in a world that needs their unique light. Embracing your quirks, flaws, and differences rather than hiding them is crucial for your personal growth. Imagine the sense of relief and joy that comes from accepting yourself fully, imperfections and all. You considered how much time you spend worrying about what others think. Each moment wasted is a moment taken from your potential. Stepping outside your comfort zone can be daunting. The urge to play it safe, and follow the well-trodden paths laid out by others is powerful. Yet, I ask you, do you truly want to look back on your life and realize you never fully lived? Do you want to find yourself reflecting on missed opportunities and unfulfilled dreams simply because you were concerned about others' opinions? You deserve far more than a life spent in the shadows of others' expectations. You deserve to be authentic, passionate, and unapologetically yourself. Investing in your own happiness and self-fulfillment is not just important, it is necessary. Lewis reminds us that you are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Embrace this truth and make the courageous choice to prioritize your own desires and aspirations. As you do, you'll discover a wellspring of confidence and strength that will empower you to pursue your dreams fearlessly. You come to a point where you must choose between the great and the small. C.S. Lewis reminds us of the critical importance of this choice in our daily lives. Have you ever found yourself at a crossroads, wrestling with the weight of others' opinions while yearning for your own growth? How often do you divert your energy into worrying about what others think, only to realize that their judgments hold no real power over your journey? This internal struggle can leave you feeling drained and disconnected from your true self. It's time to shift your focus inward and reclaim your narrative. Starting today, consciously redirect your thoughts. Instead of allowing external voices to dictate your self-worth, ask yourself, what actions can I take today to nurture my growth? What small, meaningful steps can I incorporate into my routine to move closer to my dreams? How can I foster self-love, acceptance, and respect? Each of these questions is an invitation to explore the depths of your desires and aspirations, guiding you back to your authentic self. As you prioritize your personal development, you will gradually find that the opinions of others fade into the background. The more you cultivate a strong sense of self, rooted in your values and beliefs, the less impact external judgments will have on your choices. Imagine waking up each day with the conviction that your decisions reflect who you are, not who others want you to be. Wouldn't that sense of freedom empower you to trust yourself more deeply? Lewis also emphasizes the beauty of authenticity, urging us to recognize that when we align our actions with our true selves, we attract opportunities and relationships that resonate with our journey. As you invest in your growth, you'll begin to draw in like-minded individuals who celebrate your uniqueness and encourage your pursuits. This community of support can serve as a powerful catalyst for transformation, propelling you toward your passions and dreams. Can you envision the richness of connections that await you when you embrace your true self? However, this transformation requires a conscious decision to stop squandering your precious time and energy trying to please others. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to invest that energy into your own growth and fulfillment instead? What if the time you spent seeking validation from others was redirected toward nurturing your passions and purpose? The answer lies in recognizing that your life is a unique tapestry woven from your experiences, aspirations, and individuality. In this journey, remember that self-discovery is an ongoing process. Each step you take toward personal growth is a declaration of your commitment to living authentically. Embrace the challenges along the way, for they will only serve to strengthen your resolve. C.S. Lewis once said, "You cannot go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending." This sentiment encapsulates the essence of your journey. It's never too late to write a new chapter. Stay with me as we delve deeper into how to foster this shift in perspective. If you find resonance in these thoughts, please like and comment below. Share your journey of self-acceptance and growth, and let's inspire one another. Together, we can create a space where authenticity thrives and dreams are pursued with fervor. As you embrace this journey of focusing inward, allow yourself to dream boldly and pursue your passions without fear. Let go of the need for external validation and instead nurture the innate worth that resides within you. Remember, the most profound relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. By nurturing this connection, you'll cultivate a life that not only aligns with your true self, but also inspires others to do the same. Your time is now. Seize the opportunity to invest in yourself, and watch as the right people and opportunities begin to flow into your life. The journey of self-discovery awaits, and it's yours to embrace fully. You come to a point where you realize that you have to stop looking at your own heart and start looking at the heart of God. This insight from C.S. Lewis invites us to reflect deeply on our priorities and motivations. Have you ever felt the weight of others' expectations pressing down on you, stifling your true self? Perhaps you've spent years, maybe even decades, placing the needs and desires of others above your own. If you find yourself yearning for something deeper, ask yourself, what dreams have I put on hold? What passions have I buried under the weight of societal expectations? Instead of conforming to the pressures that seek to mold you into someone you're not, I encourage you to focus on your personal growth and self-discovery. This investment in yourself is not selfish, it is essential. By nurturing your authentic self, you open the door to a life filled with joy and meaning. Embrace your quirks, flaws, and differences. These are not weaknesses, but rather the unique colors that paint the masterpiece of who you are. So, if there's one message to carry with you, let it be this: the only opinion that truly matters is your own. At the end of the day, you are the one who must live with the choices you make. Trust yourself and believe in your potential, even when the world tries to pull you back into the shadows of conformity. By choosing to live life on your own terms, you will find the courage to chase your dreams with reckless abandon. Speak your truth, even if it ruffles some feathers, and take bold action toward what truly matters to you. Remember, the world needs your unique gifts and perspective. When you dare to shine, you not only illuminate your own path, but also light the way for others who may be struggling in darkness. You come to a point where you must make a choice, and that choice is to be yourself. This powerful insight from C.S. Lewis encapsulates the essence of embarking on a transformative journey toward authenticity. Have you ever felt the weight of expectations pressing down on you, as if you were meant to fit into a mold created by others? In those moments of doubt, do you question your worth and the value of your unique gifts? It's time to confront these inner struggles and recognize that your journey starts now. Choosing to invest your time and energy in becoming the best version of yourself is not merely an act of self-improvement, it is a radical embrace of your identity. You may feel hesitant, wondering if you have what it takes to break free from the chains of societal expectations. But let me assure you, the validation you seek has always resided within you. This inner truth is waiting to be uncovered, a treasure buried beneath layers of doubt and fear. When you cultivate a life filled with purpose and joy, you begin to reflect the brilliance of who you truly are. Consider the story of Lewis's own journey. He faced tremendous challenges, questioning his beliefs and identity throughout his life. Yet, it was in embracing his true self that he found his voice, inspiring countless others through his writings. What if you, too, could find that same strength? As you embark on this journey, you can let the world witness the incredible transformation that comes from living authentically. Never forget that you are worthy, capable, and deserving of an extraordinary life. What unique gifts do you possess that the world desperately needs? Too often, we allow the opinions and expectations of others to dim our light, preventing us from sharing our talents fully and fearlessly. It's time to shake off those constraints. Your moment is here, and your time is now. Don't waste it trying to fit in or please others. Focus on yourself, your growth, and your dreams. That's where true happiness and fulfillment lie. I believe in you wholeheartedly, but now it's crucial for you to believe in yourself. Imagine what could happen if you dared to embrace your true identity without hesitation. Picture the joy that would emerge from pursuing your passions, unencumbered by the fear of judgment. Your path to authenticity is not just a personal journey, it is a beacon for others who may be struggling in silence. By living authentically, you invite others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of courage and inspiration. Embrace this opportunity to rewrite your story and reclaim your power. Your moment is here, seize it with both hands and let your true self shine brightly for all to see.